What up, YouTube? What's going on with y'all? I ain't made a video in a while. In a nice little while. Try not to make it too long and drawn out. What I want to talk about. First, I guess I'll show y'all my hair. It's kind of flat. I was laying down. And excuse my background. Kids back to school, so I got backpacks laying around and laundry I need to fold and little stuff like that. So anyway, hair. What's been going on with it? I have not lashed or retwisted in like 2 months. Excuse me, like 2 months. I ain't been doing nothing to it. But just washing and going. Been a little bit busy working here and there when I can find something that I really like. In like the past month, I done worked 2 different jobs, and the first one was it was a really good job. It was just really far, almost. It was like I'm in Michigan, so it was like a few miles away from Toledo, Ohio. So I was damn near driving to another state. So I had to quit it, and now I'm working another little job that's like kind of part-time, but I'm not really feeling it, so I'm up in the air about what I'm going to do about that. I'll probably end up quitting that one too. What else? The hair, I don't know what's been going on with my hair. Oh, I cut all my dragons, all my sweaty dragons. I cut them, and I attached them to other locks. I did the whole row across the back, just to give it just a little bit of length across that back row. And it was only like 10 of them. So I think it's like one up in the top, one on the side somewhere. I put them, besides the 6 that's in the back, the other 4, maybe 5, I put, different places. I don't know what is going on with my hair. Let me know if anybody else has had this problem. It'll be 2 years locked in January. Like right here, I had some that was attached, that had started to grow together because I had took so much time in between latching. So I cut them apart. So when I cut them apart, it left me with a lot of this here and there. And when I remember, I'll take it and wrap it around whatever is near, just so it won't be just a bunch of fuzz. But these 2, probably like the same stick that I used to always be complaining about. I'm still complaining about my one little one right here, this was the main one that was stuck to another one. So now it's a baby all over again. I did not try and attach one of the dragons to this because as you can see how soft and curly it wouldn't have stayed, and I wasn't going to keep on, sewing and reattaching every week or whatever, so I just let that one be, and I'm going to just let it grow on its own. But these ones right here, this one, mainly these 4. I'm just really not feeling these 4. They feel so wobbly. They feel like they just don't. It's probably just my imagination because I know it's not tight or nothing like that because I haven't retwisted or latched, but they just feel like they just gonna fall off. They feel wobbly, and I don't like the feeling to it. I do have one new dragon, even though I cut all the other ones off, because one of the ones that I cut, it made it so weak. So I did attach, something else to it just to give it something to hold on to. And I didn't store anything. I just got a rose band right there because I haven't took the time to store it or, anything yet. I won't latch it. I know that it'll be a while before I latch that one. Even when I latch the rest, I won't latch this one. I'm going to try not to latch until my 2-year mark. I'm going to really try. I know last time I think I went 4 months. I have gone 3 months before. The longest I have ever gone without latching or retwisting is like, it's 4 months. So I'm 2 months in now after the 4 months. So I'm going to try to go the rest of the year without doing anything to it. I got so much fuzz and frizz and this is going on, and this was rounded, but now I don't understand how we got back loose at the ends and it's flat. I want to cut it, but I ain't going to do it. I'm going to just leave it alone. But I don't know what's going on with them. It's like I always get compliments when I go places about my hair, like all the time. Especially within the last couple weeks, I always get compliments about it. And it's crazy because when somebody compliments me on them, I say thank you, but then when I look at them, I'm like, well, is they seeing the same thing I'm seeing? Because right now my hair look a mess. It does. It looks a mess. It feels a mess. But that's my opinion, so I don't know. I'm going to turn around real quick so y'all can see. So these are the ones that I have attached the dragons to. These 6 right here. These right here. I attached dragons to. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know what to do about this hair. It's really irking me. I just don't want to get to the point to where it is. I feel like I have to cut off and start over. I don't want to get to that point, especially after almost 2 years. I'm not feeling that ideal at all. Before I cut and start over, I'll let it grow out and get enough new growth and retwist and then cut the ends off before I just completely cut and start over. I wouldn't even consider trying to take down. Like, that's not even an option. Like getting a rat tail comb and trying to comb them out, that's not even an option for me. That's too much time. I see people's videos on how they do that, and it just looks like it's too much work, too much time. It looks like you're probably pulling out more shit here. I got time for that. Something I do want to talk about real quick though. Pretty Poison, I think it's 27, Pretty Poison 27, had a video called Loc Cult, C-U-L-T, Loc Cult. And they had a question mark at the end, and she was talking about a Facebook group, a Facebook Loc group, which is, I'm sure, probably is LSF. And the only reason why I say that is because that's the only Loc group that I know on Facebook that has the most drama. And she was talking about how a guy in the group, announced within the group that he was going to cut his locks off, and how much flack he got for announcing that, and how everybody just ganged up on him, beat up on him, calling them names, talking crap about him. And I was in that group for a minute, and I left ASAP after getting into a big thing with one of the creators of the group and all of this. Let me just tell you this, people. Although, when you start locks or going through your lock journey or whatever you want to call it, it's good to like join different groups to have that, support and what did you go through with this, and get advice and tips and stuff like that. But just don't lose yourself when you do that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody here is different. When you grow your locks, everybody hair grows differently, and some people hair grow fast, some people grow slow. People cut their locks for different reasons, maybe a job, maybe scalp conditions, or I've even seen one person YouTube page where I believe she had cancer and she started chemo, and they started taking her hair out, so she cut her locks off. So everybody cut their locks. Everybody grow and cut locks for different reasons, and I think to just be beat up on because you announced you're going to cut your locks is just ridiculous to me. So when you join these groups, don't lose yourself trying to fit into a group. You know what I'm saying? Because with me, the problem with me was with the group was I didn't fit. And when I say I didn't fit, like I vibed with certain people that was within that group, but I didn't fit into the group. And I guess I didn't fit into the group because I'm not going to kiss your ass just to be in a group. You know what I'm saying? If you do something or say something that I feel is wrong or that it makes me feel a certain way, I'm not going to agree with you just to be in a group. Anybody can start a group on Facebook. Anybody can start a page on Facebook. You know, it's not that serious. So just don't lose yourself. Lose yourself when you join these groups. You know, stay true to who you are. If you start locks and you're not feeling them or you're not liking the way they look on you or whatever, and you feel like you want to cut them or take them down, that's your prerogative. It's your hair. Do what you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody else make you feel bad because you want to take your locks down or because you don't like a certain set and want to start over. Or, you know, my locks are not perfect, not by far. I have some parts that are huge. I have some parts that are small. I have some locks that are thin. I have some locks that are fat. You know, they all over the place. I got a ton of frizz, but it's my hair. You know, however it is, however it is. You know, I'm not going to, like, alter it, or I'm not going to take it down and try to start it over and get this perfect look to it. And, you know, I'm not going to, just me personally, I'm not going to do all that. You know, so don't let nobody else make you feel bad for whatever decision you decide to make about your life. You know, don't do that. You know, I understand, you know, you want to be part of a group in this lock community, and, you know, and everybody thinks that lock communities are just so tight and, you know, this camaraderie and, you know, all this friendship, but that's cool, you know, but it's really divided. And I'm only saying this because I've experienced it firsthand. You know, I don't like when people with locks try to set themselves apart from other people. And when I say set themselves apart, like make it seem like that they're better than someone else. You know, because if you had your locks, if you had your locks for 20 years and I've only had mine for 2, that don't make you any better than me. That don't make you any wiser about locks. You're only wiser about your hair. It does not mean that you're wiser about your locks. You're wiser about your hair and what to do to your hair and how to treat your hair. You know, it doesn't make, because yours are longer than mine, it doesn't make you any better than me. You know, because you've been locked longer, it doesn't make you any better. Because you spend hundreds of dollars on Carolyn's daughter Curly Q or whatever all those products are, doesn't make you any better. You know, so I just wish people start to realize that. You know, like, who the hell you think you are? You know, because you've been on a little lock journey longer than somebody else. You know, that sucks, and that irritates me. It disgusts me. I hate it to the core. One thing I can say about that group on Facebook is that I did not like how when I was in the group, a few people from the group would send me friend requests, and, you know, I accepted them and they would talk to me and everything was fine and dandy when I was in that group. They even came on, subscribed to my YouTube page, you know, but as soon as I left that group, those same people that subscribed to that YouTube page unsubscribed. Some of those people in that group that were my friends on Facebook are no longer my friends because I'm not in that group. You know, it's like, if you in, you in. If you out, it's kind of like the Mean Girls group. You know what I'm saying? Like the bully of Facebook group, and I'm not down with that shit. You know, I've always been my own person. I've always did what I felt was best for me. I'm not gonna kiss no ass. I'm not gonna suck up to people just to be a part of a group. You know, I stand alone. I wasn't born with a twin. I wasn't part of a triplet. You know, I stand alone. I was born solo. I'm solo. That's just what it is, you know. So really felt what Pretty Poison was saying. I get it. You know, I feel her all the way. And it just sucks that people are like that. And it just sucks that, you know, just because a person decided to cut their hair, it's just like everybody turned their back on them, you know. And I can understand a rule of the group was if you have locks, I get that part, you know, but just the name calling and the shit talking and all that, like, was it really necessary, you know? And then they sticky with it. They'll do stuff and they'll say, I'm sorry, y'all, but I keep looking down at my son left his toy on the floor, so I'm messing with it. But they'll say stuff and they'll do stuff, and as soon as somebody speak out on it and be like, oh, that was wrong, did you see that? Or as soon as some chatter get to going about it, they'll hurry up and they'll go back and they'll delete it. They'll delete the comments, they'll delete the post, you know, and whatever and all of that. And it's like, no, if you said and done some bullshit, that was some bullshit, leave it there. Own up to it. You know what I'm saying? You did it. Own up to it. Don't erase it. Don't be ashamed that you said and did, you know, that. Don't. You know, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. And that's probably why I'm the type of person I am to this day. I have always been. I've always known a lot of people and had acquaintance. But I've always just stood alone. If you want to call it being a loner or whatever, call it that. You know, so I really appreciate the fact that Pretty Pleasant made that video and spoke up on that and about how she was feeling with that situation. You know what I'm saying? I give her a hand clap for that because there's a lot of people in that group that's not going to speak up. You know, it's a lot of, that group is wishy-washy. You know, I'm not saying all the people are, because there's some cool people that's in that group that I still talk to, you know, kick it with, watch their YouTube videos, chit-chat with them. You know, I might post something on their Facebook page or, you know, talk to them within Facebook. So some cool people in that group. But I just think some of the overall people of it just need to be stopped. They just need to stop it. It's just too much. It's just too much. So, okay, I'm going to get off of that because that's enough of that because I don't want to start feeling some type of way. And, you know, this ain't, I don't care. I'm not the type of person that, I'm real outspoken. I'm not hating on no damn body. That's not what this is about. I ain't trying to start no beef and all that shit. Because one of the person that made the group called me a hater and sent me an inbox on Facebook and all this. So this ain't what that's for. It's just simply how I feel, and yeah, it's how I feel, and can't nobody take that away from me. No, can't nobody take away how I feel. It's how I feel. That's how I feel. Other than that, nothing much else really. Let me know, somebody, if you probably been experienced or have experienced what I'm talking about with this. Like I said, I have not twisted in some months. I ain't twisted in a long time, retwisted. But I did latch 2 months ago, but I haven't retwisted probably since like March. I haven't done a twist. I like latching, and that's what I do, and you know, but I haven't latched in a couple months either. And I always try to make it at least 3 months in between my latching. Last time I went for, excuse me, I'm already at 2 months this time, so like I said, I'm trying to go till my 2-year mark, and you know, hopefully, it's not being in the top, but my hair in the top is like really, really fine. If my hair was loose and natural, the top part of my hair is really fine. It's really straight. All the staff in the back is really curly. So this almost this whole time since I've been locking, I've always had a problem with this top part. And now I'm just really, I don't know. You know, I'm like, damn, should I combine some more at the top? That's what I'm debating on doing, combining. Even though I said I wanted to wait for a little while longer and see, but I'm really debating on combining locks at the top. When I started off, I had 120 locks. And I combined some, and I had some dragons, and I went down to like 98. Now I am at 90 locks. So I don't know. And it's not really about a count. You know, I'm not looking to have a certain number of lots. I'm just looking to have healthy ones, you know. This is one that's, I'm trying to find a one. Like probably the thickness of this I like. This is not too thick to me. This one right here is thick. To me, this is not too thick. This is the perfect size lock for me. And it's probably I guess the width of my finger, my index finger. So, and as you can see, these ones in the front are not the width of my index finger. Skinnier. So I don't know if I'm going to combine a few at the front, because this row, these right here, these locks here, I feel like they shouldn't even be here. I feel like this row should not even be here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this row needs to be combined with the row behind it, and then it just feels like it would be right. I don't know if that sounds right, but that's how I feel. So I don't know if I'm gonna combine. I guess I'll just see within the next few months. I'll see what happened and where it goes. And when I cut the dreads and attached them, I tied them to the end. I did this like maybe, 2.5 weeks ago. So I tied them. No, I crocheted them first, poked them with the crochet hook. Like I fizzled out the end of the lock, and then I fizzled out the end of the lock that I was attaching, and then I, meshed them together with palm rolled them, crocheted them, poked them with the crochet hook, palm roll, crochet hook, and then I tied them. I put a knot. And I just put that knot there to hold it, because I know how my hair does, and I know it'll slip. And I know it will slip. So I don't know, what I'm gonna do about this hair. I'll figure it out. I'll get it together. There was one more thing I can't really think of. I'm gonna do a video for my daughter hair too. She 1 year in. Her 1 year was June the 4th. And hers are really looking good. They're like a brownish color now, because we haven't put any more red rinse. They was red, but we haven't put any more red rinse on them, but she's just been wearing a brownish color. That's it, YouTube. Not so much. That was really detailed. I'm gonna probably, as soon as it starts getting a little colder, I'm gonna wear these things covered up for a little while, for a couple months. I'm gonna wear them covered up. So I don't know. That's how I see where I go from here. Just see how I'm feeling over these past couple months and what it is. And I think what it just really is, I'm probably getting a little bit bored, and I'm gonna try to just fight that off, because I know all the time I had loose hair, that's how it would be. I would wear my hair a certain way for some months, and then I get bored with it. And people always say when I had permed hair, like, dang, I see you 1 minute and your hair long, I see you the next minute, you can cut it all off. And that's how I would do it. When I had a perm, my hair, I would let it get to here, or, a little down to here, and I wear it like that for a while, and I chop it all off and start over again, and wear a short look for about a year. And, so, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll do something. I'm going to hold on strong, though. I'm not going to let my locks go. I know that for sure. Excuse me. Yes, I know that for sure. I'm not going to let them go. I don't have no plan on, not now anyway, have a plan of cutting them and nothing like that. I know I will probably never, ever go back to perm. So I'll stay natural regardless, whether it's loose natural hair or locked hair, So, I don't know. Who knows with time what might happen. I don't know. So anyway, everybody be good. Be nice to each other. Y'all treat each other nice. Damn. That was like one of the first things you learned as a kid, like to treat people the way you would want to be treated. Damn. And I guess everybody just forgot that, but y'all try to treat people nice. Damn. Treat people how you would want to be treated, That's all I can say about that, y'all. Peace. Everybody be easy.